What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm back. Raw on Netflix, March 16, 2026. Let me shout out folks in the comment section, man. You know, sometimes I'll be a little late, sometimes getting to my comments, but I do read them and I come back and I try to let you guys know. So shouts out to y'all, man, who still support in the comments. Y'all know who y'all are. Durante, Danny Truth, Anthony, and others, Drado. You know, I still appreciate y'all being there, man, and supporting me through this craziness. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I do miss putting the time and the effort into this wrestling stuff. Cause y'all know I could put way more time and effort into really talking about what's been going on. Especially, you know, that I do still watch like a lot of the older wrestling and stuff like that. And it's really good. Like a lot of the older shows, man, are just so dang good on so many levels. Like, yeah, everything may have not been perfect, but maybe not all the time, but it worked much better. Like, I mean, even as something as simple as the theme songs, like the theme songs from the past were way better than the theme songs today. Like nowadays, okay, you might have a couple cool entrances or I mean, back in the day, even jobbers had good theme songs. Jobbers. That's how you know like wrestling was like way more lit and they told better stories. What is this story? What is this CM Punk Roman Reigns story really about? Just pushing narratives that aren't really there about a match that you know probably gonna be mid at best. At best. Especially knowing there's no story. So far, they have not put any stipulations on this match either. We about what is this just gonna be a regular damn match at WrestleMania? Look how they tried to embarrass Roman during this. Just look at the picture that they put on the headline. Look how they're trying to embarrass him when this was really just nothing. Honestly, this this was nothing. I can understand why people was like, why Roman didn't do nothing to John Cena. I mean, not John Cena. Why am I saying John Cena? To CM Punk. And it's true. Like, how you gonna have the Usos beat him up and attack him, and then Roman just come out and just nothing happens? Like, he don't hit him, nothing. Why are y'all wearing the same shoes? All right, let's get into this, man. Cause I swear I kind of do miss putting the real time and effort into this. I kind of miss it. But y'all know I be trying my best to catch up. Um Brock, okay, now the beginning of this was pretty solid. Now there was some things that caught my attention though that I was like, okay, this is a little weird. But overall, I did like this segment, but I'm gonna tell y'all what happened though. Brock Lesnar returned and targeted Seth Rollins for what the Visionary did to Paul Heyman 2 weeks ago. Obafemi emerged to take on the Beast with fall from grace. So what happened was Seth comes out. They're doing the whole mass musical chair shit again. This boring, weird, goofy shit to protect Seth Rollins because he broke up with the division. So now they gotta create a whole bunch of random masked men to protect him, just like they're protecting him when it comes to this story, even though there's really no story, but they're protecting him when it comes to it because they're never really giving him a chance to really say what's going on. I mean, yeah, he said more today, but there was still no conclusion at the end of this with Seth. And the way Seth could just get out of there and nothing happened to him just made it even more ridiculous. Like, Brock Lesnar pretty much came out to protect Seth Rollins, pretty much. Right now, I did like this part though. I do think this was a better opening than last week because you know Seth was basically talking about Paul and what he gonna do to him, and that it's over in the vision. And then Paul Heyman comes out. He's looking jacked up. He's looking horrible. Like they definitely ran the number on him because he looks bad. You know what I'm saying? And he's just slowly walking to the ring, looking crazy. And then he gets on the mic and then he was just what did he say? He said he barely said anything, but then he was like F you, F that, F you. F out of here, F5. And then as soon as he said F5, that's when Brock music hit. So I'm like, oh shit. Now at this point, I'm like, all right, Brock finna come out here. All right, what's finna happen? Like, damn, this man, boy, you done but broke his nose. You done bust his eye. Now this man coming back for your ass. He finna get fucking Brock Lesnar on your ass. He like, look, I ain't even gonna get the vision. I'm gonna get Brock Lesnar. Let me take a sip of my cup. Brock Lesnar comes out, destroys all the masked men, which really kind of got me a little bit because I'm like, then why the Vision couldn't just destroy him last week? Like for real, like man, Logan Paul and in theory, they could have just put in that work and just beat up like a ton of the masked dudes, but they didn't do that, right? But then this time, Brock takes out all the masked men, all of them. You already know. Suplex sitting, F5s, you already know. You already know how this goes. Then he finally gets to Seth, right? Like he's about to get to Seth. Soon as, cause Seth, he's acting like he ain't scared of nothing. You know, they always act like Seth don't give a damn, knowing damn well Seth probably would have got his ass whooped. But here they go. Oh, Oba music hit. Oba, Oba. Oh, but so I'm like, okay, this is pretty exciting. Even though I mean, it should be expected, especially what happened at Royal Rumble. So this kind of should be expected. Like Oba, because Brock is who eliminated Oba. So here come Oba doing his strut, walking down here. I mean, you see, I'm going in high detail on. That's how you know this was good to me if I put this much detail into it. So he's walking down, he's strutting, he's coming to the ring. He looks at Seth like this is where it get weird to me. It's already weird with Seth, period. But this part I kind of didn't like because it's like, why does Seth not get nothing? Like Seth should have took a fall for grace too, low key. He just looks at Seth like he's cool with Seth, and then next thing you know, Oba and Brock just get to fighting, and then Seth just leaves. Like this is the part I didn't. I'm like, come on. And then Seth just leaves. He just leaves. And then Brock and Oba had a battle. And then Oba got the upper hand, fall from grace. Oba stands tall over Brock Lesnar. Now, this was a sight to see. I will admit, this was a sight to see. But it's definitely some things here because, for example, yeah, Oba beat him up, but yeah, Oba beat him up after Brock Lesnar just got through beating up all the masked men. So it's like you didn't really get a fresh Brock, because Brock literally took out all the masked men before this even happened. Then Oba came out. So it doesn't really make you that like look that strong because you didn't fight him fresh. And then also I think the fact that Oba went over so hard, because I mean, this wasn't the hardest over, but this was a nice over. It was a nice over. I'll put it like that. It just really starting to make me think that at WrestleMania, Oba is not going over, yo. Like, especially when I've seen some of these statistics about Brock. And I'm like, yeah. And then this was like a big over because when I seen this, I'm like, damn, he might lose at WrestleMania. Cause look how they just made him look right here, make him look like this. But then you get into WrestleMania and that don't happen. So that's what I'm thinking. But at the end of the day, I still enjoyed the segment. El Grande Americano defeats original El Grande Americano. Now I think he won by cheating, right? I think it. What happened again? Like didn't nah, this wasn't the week he got cursed, right? What chaos created by lost Americanos distracted to official long enough for Bravo to load a metal piece in El Grande Americano's mask, and when original El Grande Americano hit the headbutt off the top rope, he took himself out and allowed. Okay, so the more. So basically, more of the same stuff. More of the metal plate, more of the same stuff. Again, both of these guys should not be in mass. Let's just be honest, guys. And we done seen this match 1,000 times. This is why I laugh so much at the preview of this show because I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the same matches over and over. Like, come on, we done seen these dudes fight 1,000 times, and it's just, and also something else I want to say. Man, is Javon Evans okay, man? Because it's like ever since that Elimination Chamber match, they have not done anything with Javon Evans. So it's making me think, like, is he all right from what happened with him and Logan Paul? Is he okay? Because Logan Paul, man, Logan Paul, he slipped. And I don't know. I mean, he seemed all right. Like when he talking, I mean, we've been seeing him backstage, so he seemed like he all right. But I don't know. It's like, why, why are they not using Javon Evans anymore? That's a little weird to me. Danhausen curses the New Day. Now, this part was actually kind of funny to me. I laughed at this part. I know I said in the last video, I know I said Danhausen is starting to get a little annoying, which I guess so, because I'm starting to feel like we seeing him too much. But this one, well, this part was funny. He did some funny ass day talking about some New Day sucks or you are cursed. That shit had me laughing, cause here it go. But it's the same thing happening over and over again, but it's happening to different people. So I guess it's a little interesting. Um, Kofi, now it's Kofi with a problem because you see every time this dude pops out, it's always a problem. Somebody always has a problem. It was El Grande. We already seen it. Well, this time it's Kofi, and then here it go. Danhausen is about to curse him, and what does Kofi do? Kofi moves out the way. Now this is the first time we've seen this. Kofi moves out the way and pushes Grayson Waller in the way of the curse. So now Grayson pretty much got cursed, which I found to be like crazy because it's like, hey, that was a smart ass move. Like, shit, I'm not finna get cursed here. You curse him. Because otherwise, Kofi would have got cursed. That was funny, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was funny. That was entertaining. Randy Orton wrestling has more than one royal family. Now, this is bullshit. Well, Randy, why are you over here talking on Raw? Number one. Like they're like, okay, it ain't that serious what you did. You already been a heel to me. Like you always kind of been one. Well, like for real. So what if you don't punk kid no people no more, man? You still damn near a heel in my book. In my book. The heel turn was extremely predictable. Everybody and their mama knew you was gonna do that. Everybody and their mama knew you was gonna do that. It was extremely predictable. I mean, yeah, it was like, okay, he hit him with the chair and thing, but it wasn't, like I've seen much better. I'll put it like that. And this was just Randy. They ain't even do a real interview. They planned an interview, but the interview never happened. It was just, I'm not gonna do an interview, but I'm gonna tell you this. Like, you never was gonna do an interview. AJ Lee defeats Bailey in a women's intercontinental title match. We already knew this was gonna happen. I mean, I think the match was all right though. I watched it because I haven't paid much attention to AJ Lee. Like I already know how Bailey wrestled. I already know how she wrestled. But I ain't really paid that much attention to AJ Lee, so I kind of paid attention to her, and she not that bad. This wasn't really that bad of a match, but come on, we already know what was gonna happen. And this whole Bailey, what happened with Bailey and the whole split player personality thing, that just gets thrown away. That just don't matter no more. She's just fine. She just popped some pills. She's good. She's straight. No more mental defects. Nah. She figured it out. Even though we don't know how, even though we don't know why. But hey, she figured it out. And why are they showing this twice? I heard about this. Now, this I didn't see, but I heard about it because they did this during the commercial break. But I do be watching certain streams and they watch overseas, so I can like know what they do during the commercial break. Now, I didn't see this. I might go see this because I did not see this part where they was like, "Oh, Danhausen came out with a big old giant T-shirt machine gun," and I don't know. They was acting extremely excited over this. So after this recording, I'm probably gonna go back and go look at that because I did not see that. But people was talking about it though. But again, we can't see it because they do it during the commercials. Penta defeats Dragon Lee in the Intercontinental Champion match. Is this, bro? This is what the Intercontinental title has become. Just luchador fighting luchador. The same matches we were seeing before the title even got involved. You know damn well Penta was gonna beat Dragon Lee. You know, it's all about the match. Again, no stories. No stories. I mean, come on, I just got through watching the 1999 Royal Rumble. And even that Royal Rumble had a story. Like, where's the stories nowadays? It ain't even no stories in WrestleMania. But we got good ass stories in Royal Rumble. Like literally, it was a whole story going, and other stories too. But it was literally a whole story going on about Vince not wanting Stone Cold to win and him making him number one, and Vince putting himself at number two, and Vince all of a sudden just getting swole as hell just out of nowhere. Now that's a damn story. And then Vince study picking up all these other different people to set up Stone Cold and set him up because he don't want to win. But you know, Stone Cold kept like finding ways to get the upper hand. Now that's an amazing ass story. And that's a fucking Royal Rumble match. And it did start with them too. And it started with them. And it was crazy. And it was shocking too to see Vince come down there. I mean, it was already shocking to see his old ass buff. Like this old dude was buff as fuck though back then though. Shit, but he ain't even come out to the No Chance in Hell music though, which is kind of shocking. Like back then, that music didn't even exist back then yet. And you know, most people know that music, but back then, he came out, it was quiet as fuck. Like it was no music playing at all. None. So that was pretty funny to me. But anyways, Dragon Lee wins. Natty defeats Maxine Dupree. I mean, well, I hope this feud is over with. At this point, I hope this is done. Like, maybe Maxine Dupree should just be a manager or something for real, like something. Cause this whole her being like some hardcore wrestler shit, this just ain't working, bro. This ain't working. And then Natty did kind of beat her kind of fair and square finally after like them fighting like, man, they fought like 4 or 5 times, man. But finally she actually got the upper hand and won. Like this match wasn't really that long. So I hope this is done. I hope both of them could move on to something different because I know people are tired of seeing Maxine and Natalie. Remember I told y'all this was just a repeat match city though. Like I was not lying about that when I said that. It's like the only new match we did get was AJ Lee and Bailey. But again, that's not even a new match. They did that back in 2019 on NXT. So this is not even really a new match. We done seen both the El Grandes. We done seen Penta, I think, fight Dragon Lee before and probably be on teams with him too. We done seen Natty fight Maxine 1,000 times. We done seen Stephanie fight Raquel more times than Natty and Maxine fought. And this was just really pointless to me. Why make Stephanie just fight Raquel again and just live just sits in the background acting like she got more going on than Stephanie? This is just weird. But your homegirl Raquel just keeps losing over and over again. But you're finna go to WrestleMania. Man, I ain't even gonna lie. That shit pissed me off when Liv Morgan was like, yeah, it was all me. It was all my plan. It was all me. I was like, bullshit. That shit made me mad. Cause I'm like, come on, man. It was really about Dom and Finn. Now you gonna sit here and say it was all Liv Morgan? Oh my gosh. Y'all just giving this girl everything. Like, oh my gosh. I don't even think Dom was real right. What did Dom do tonight? I forgot. But anyway, Stephanie won. You already know Liv gonna beat her at WrestleMania. And last but not least, World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk laid out Roman Reigns during a shocking confrontation en route to the WrestleMania showdown. Oh man, it's like ever since they started doing, it's like it started off so good, didn't it? It's like the first promo they did was like kind of good, And then ever since it's just been dragging downhill because CM Punk cannot do it on his own. And even now, even when Roman is there, it's just like nothing really there because they're trying their best to try to make CM Punk seem like he's on the same level as Roman, but it's just not really working. And I kind of like CM Punk now. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like him now. I realize he ain't what he used to be, but I still do think he does like interesting promos. At least, his wrestling ability is definitely falling off. But I still think he's still a name, and he can do a decent promo sometimes. But this time, mm, man, this just wasn't good, man. And the only real thing I can really say about this really is just the whole "you're old" thing. Like, why did he get so mad because he said the truth? Like, that don't make no sense to me. Roman's like, "You're old." I mean, this dude talked about your daddy and shit being dead and shit. Like, now that's kind of something. But Roman just says, "Yeah, you're old, you're washed up," and then he just gets mad and hits Roman, and then Roman just he just doesn't do anything. Like, what is going on, man? I remember when this shit was happening to Gunther, who's not even on the show anymore. I remember when this was happening to Gunther. Gunther just getting slapped up and he don't do shit. Like, what the hell? Y'all can see in this picture. In this picture, y'all can see he's laying on the ground laughing, laughing, laughing. I know that's a way to try to cover up like what just happened, but at the same time, it still doesn't make no sense. And come on, Phil Brooks. Just because somebody call you old and washed up or say you're old when you know you're old. You're like 52, you're old, like you are kind of old. You're like 51, you're like 52. Like, so why you get mad at that? Like, that's the part that got me about this promo. Like, was that enough to make you that mad to do that? Like, anyways, apparently it was. He hits him. Nothing happens after this, bro. Nothing happened. CM Punk walks out the ring. Nothing happened. So no, this was like one of the worst promos they done had. I think I'll still get this show at least. Um, I don't know. I'm leaning between a 3 and a 4. That promo kind of wrecked it. The beginning was good, but it was too many boring ass matches, and that promo could have been better. A lot of stuff kind of happened though, but 3 out of 10, man. 3 out of 10, man. I don't even remember what the hell Dominic did. Like, Finn Balor wasn't there. Nothing happened with him. So yeah, 3 out of 10. Please hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think, man. And shouts out to y'all, man, in the comments that be supporting me. Much love to y'all, man. Man. CM Punk gets mad, guys, because I should just put that in the title. CM Punk gets mad because he gets called old. I should just write that in the damn title, because yeah. So how old is AJ Lee?